Happy Hanukah, everyone. Hanukah Sameach. Just we lit the candles about half an hour ago. Sang Gamal Tzur said the various different brachot and different, let's say, chapters of Tehillim, which is connected to the festival of Hanukah in itself. I want just the kids are now playing with the Sevonim, with the dreidels just inside here. So as you can see, the Chanukias are all lit. Some of these Chanukias over here inside, just relaxing and gazing at the candles. And just to say a word over within regards to this festival of Hanukkah, because many people will know we eat milky dairy products on Hanukkah, on this festival of Hanukkah, 8 days naturally. So why are we having milky products on this specific day in of itself? You know, it's always nice to have milky products. Some people like our steak eaters or burger eaters or shawarma eaters. Some people love to have milky products in of itself. So if we look during the time period of the second Bet HaMikdash, time period when the Greeks were really much agitating, we know that they brought various different gezerot against Am Yisrael, such as not to do Brit Milah, not within regards to Birkat HaChodesh, for the new month in itself, within regards to keeping Shabbat. They tried to agitate and stop Am Yisrael from learning Torah, so on and so forth. One of the things that actually happened, there was a leader of the name Eliphroni, or Eliphrnos. There were different ways of calling his name, and he was a Greek leader at that stage in time. And they were really oppressing Am Yisrael and really taking control and putting all these gezerot and making life unbearable. So it came to a stage where someone of a prominent family, someone of the name Eshet Chayil, of the name Yehudit, she actually came and said that she planned and wanted to make sure put this let's say destroy Eliphronus to a great degree at some stage in time. So she came with provisions and said that I want to see this Eliphronus, let's just say the head of the Greek emperor at that stage in time. I want to meet him and give him the secrets of how Israel, Am Yisrael, are trying to protect themselves so that it will become a smoother task for the Greeks to totally conquer Jerusalem. So they let her in. They think that she is on their team, let's just say, albeit, of course, she wasn't. So she gave him, one of the things that she gave him was milky products, and then gave him wine also. And then he fell drunk, and she took a temple, let's just say, and battered him with it, and she was able to take the head and parade it, let's just say, the miracle. And the Greeks, they were fallen, they were devastated, and Am Yisrael were able to be victorious at that point in time. That's why we have the milky products, to commemorate the greatness of what Yehudit did at that stage in time. She put her life in the line, and she was doing this to bring salvation to Am Yisrael. Just like in a similar kind of way, or it can be, the parallels can be taken with regards to the story of Esther and Achashverosh, with regards to the Purim story. So this Hanukkah miracle in of itself came about and brought salvation for Am Yisrael, and it was a milk that actually did it. You know, with the Rambam, various different rabbis will talk in the Code of Jewish Law, talk about the properties within regards to milk, when you should eat it, what point of the day, so on and so forth. But one thing that we do during the festival of Hanukkah is we do commemorate this, and just that we will play with the sevonim, with the dreidels, what we eat latkes, we have for oily foods in of itself, we also have milk products. And one of the things that we should do is, when we're having a milky product on Hanukkah in of itself, in this festival, have in mind the miracle that took place. Say that we're doing it lichvod, this festival of Hanukkah. At the moment, we're doing it in commemoration of this miracle that actually took place over here. And one thing also we spoke about was the sevonim, the dreidels. What was brilliant within regards to that? Why do we play with the dreidels, with the sevonim? You know, naturally in various countries, it's different letters on each sevivon. We know that Nes Gadol Yasham will be used by countries outside of Israel. Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. However, over here it's Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Pei over here, because Nes Gadol Yapo. So in Israel we will have a different kind of four-sided sevivon in of itself. But why do we do it? We know that in the time period of the Greeks, we stated that they forbade learning Torah. That was one of the things that they actually forbade. And so what was it? The Am Yisrael, the kids, went inside the caves to learn Torah, to study Torah, away from the Greeks. And they knew that if the Greek emperor or one of the Greek leaders are going to come in to investigate on the situation, and they will quickly put the books away, take the dreidels out, and play with the Sevonim all the games. And then they say, oh, we'll go away from that. So that happened from time and time and time again. They say the famous story. Many kids at that point in time were called Alexander. Why Alexander? Because Alexander the Great, we know the miracles actually took place when I believe different nations tried to agitate Yisrael. And Alexander the Great saw the vision of the Kohen Gadol, and stating that how he is going to be victorious in battle, and then prostrated himself behind him. And Alexander the Great did lots of good for Israel. Hence, a lot of the children called Alexander. At this point in time, the story is stated over with in regards to Alexander, who was a child who would actually go inside a cave and learn Torah with many of his friends. And when the Greeks came, Alexander put away the books and they played dreidels, and they whoever won, so on and so forth. The Greeks left them alone, and they would continue learning Torah. And that's what we should do in this point in time. 613 mitzvot. Nowadays, it's never been so easy to learn Torah, you could argue. We've got now on MP3, you've got like online, you've got tens of thousands of shirim. There's Torah classes all over the world. There's communities everywhere. There's Jewish communities, there's rabbis in every single city. It's never been so easy to do it. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to grasp it, every single opportunity. One of the things that Hashem's going to ask us to learn inside the Daf Yomi recently is, what's one of the first questions Hashem's going to ask us when we at 120 is going to be, did you set fixed time for Torah studying each day? Even if someone doesn't know, is totally devoid in Torah, even a 5 minutes a day is going to be good. And la'at, as they say in Hebrew, little by little, we grow in every single day. And you know, there's no excuses. We've got like now MP3s. We can walk around even in the street and listen to shirim online. We can be on the train if we're on the bus. We could be conversing, waiting in a line, whatever it might be, and listening to Torah classes and shining over here. So wishing you all a Hanukah Sameach. Wishing you all well. Bezrat Hashem. Just brachot here from Israel and for the whole of Am Yisrael. So take care, everyone, and enjoy Hanukkah. Enjoy family time, and enjoy. And don't forget to give your kids a gift, and your wife, and treat your wife also.